Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called, and it's for you coming from the pig family, and it's for the month of June, and I'm going to use my Kabbalistic tarot cards for that. So let me shuffle my cards, and the first card that I pull will be to do with your first 15 days of June. And in the first 15 days of June, I will tackle your job first. You coming from the pig family. Well, this is a very good card. It says where your job is concerned, you can expect good news in the first 15 days. And even looking for a new job, you'll find one. And it can be not only in your own country, but anywhere else as well. So go on to the internet hunting for something new, and you'll find it. And your ongoing place would also be worthwhile staying there. Now we will talk about your business for the first 15 days of June. Is the card of strength. That's what the name of the card is. So your business, you got the strength to enlarge your business, look for new business, and anything financial, you're going to calculate very well. So you're going to be lucky in business. So make your move in the first 15 days. Now, what about romance? Let's see what the card says. This is not a very good card. He says if you find a new romance, you're going to find one who is very disagreeable with you and mainly opposite to you. So don't rush into a new romance. But if I use this card for an ongoing romance, it shows stable. It's a boring card. It's a card that doesn't show any kind of ability to get excitement. So tell yourself in the first 15 days, is it? The first 15 days of June, there won't be excitement, but at least there will be some stability in your ongoing marriage. But watch out that a new romance may be a problem. And now, what about your marriage for the first 15 days? Let's see what the card says. This is card of deception. So for you coming from the pig family, deception doesn't, don't take it too seriously. It just means sometimes what hasn't been discussed is suddenly found out, and so some suspicion is around. So for the first 15 days of June, play your cards on the table where your marriage is concerned. Don't hold anything back. And if there's something troubling your marriage partner, ask what the problem is, bring it to the surface, and you'll control this card. Now, the last 15 days of June, where your job is concerned, you coming from the pig family. Let's see what the card says, where your job is concerned. This is a card of death. Now, death doesn't mean that kind of death. It just means that whatever you have been doing for some time may come to a stop, which means you may have to look for a job to go into new areas of business or a job which handles new kinds of responsibilities or new techniques. So get ready for something very new you may have to do. Even in your ongoing job, you may be put into a different department. There is a movement of some kind to something new. So be ready. Is it a good card? No, it's a problem card. So you're going to be under stress. Now about business in the last 15 days. It's a good card. It says you can make money in the business, no problem. So what is the problem with this card? It just says that you might expose yourself to a burden in business. So your investments in business in the last 15 days, don't go overboard. Don't be too greedy. Take it easy. Make your investments and you'll be fine. Look at it that way. Now about romance. So let's look and see what your card says for romance. In the last 15 days, you coming from the big family. Oh, this is not a good card. It's a card that makes you feel that you are trapped. And in the area of romance, you will feel trapped. And perhaps you can't get out of the romance. And if you find a new romance coming your way, tell yourself, be careful. Don't take every word for granted because it may also be a trap. So you are going to be trapped whether in a new romance, you're not happy, ongoing romance, you're not happy. So it's not a happy card that I pulled for you. Now, what about your marriage in the last 15 days? Let's see what the card says. Well, the good news is that your marriage cannot fail or break down. But on one side, the signs are stubbornness and domination. The other side, the signs are of wanting change. So something is very uncertain. Something is very uncertain in this card. So I make this card as creating problems would be very easy in your marriage. So don't want to bring up issues that are problematic. Try to have the friendliness in your marriage for the last 15 days and you'll be fine. I want to pull another card regarding your health for you coming from the pig family. All right, this is a card that says that your digestion areas are going to be like daggers coming in. Could it be gastric, or could be some serious problems with your stomach or your bowels or your intestines? And the other area I worry is exposure to risk of accidents. So be careful that accidents are also possible in the month of June for you. Now, I have a 90-minute session, and in this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years. And the cost for that is USD $50. And based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms, I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers, and I'll give you your lucky colors and your lucky days and your lucky gemstones and your lucky directions. So all that will happen for you. So you look at it that way. The 90 minutes you spend for me and pay me USD 50 will help you know your next 7, 8, or 9 years. How easy is that? Well, I look forward to your contact. My contact is, my email is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll come back to you. Until then, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you and goodbye.